Just into CNN, President Trump's plan to police Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms getting now major pushback from federal officials who would be asked to serve as internet police. Sources telling CNN a draft of a Trump administration executive order is raising serious concerns among officials at the Federal Communications and Trade Commissions. A key issue raised that the Trump plan may be unconstitutional. So let's bring in CNN tech reporter Brian Fung, who is breaking the story. And so, Brian, what are you hearing from federal officials about their major concerns regarding this plan?
Well, the big concern here is that this proposal could be a violation of the First Amendment. As one legal expert told me, he said, this having the government essentially look over the shoulder of tech companies as they try and moderate the content on their platforms would essentially be, have the government intervene where it doesn't belong, into the internal decision making of a company that's trying to edit or curate its platforms. And there are other concerns too here. For example, the FCC has historically been very wary of regulating individual websites or internet companies. And instead, it's historically, regulated companies like Comcast and Verizon, which are simply providers of internet access. And, this would be a potentially very big change for the FCC if it decided to go down that road, and could open the door to regulation of the internet more generally if this does end up becoming a thing and survives legal scrutiny. As you can imagine, there might be inevitable lawsuits about this. It's important to point out here, none of the officials from these agencies are actually speaking out publicly at the moment. These remarks were made in confidence in a closed-door meeting with the Federal Trade Commission, Federal Communications Commission, and a branch of the Commerce Department, officials all getting together to talk about this about a month ago. But so far you've only had one FCC commissioner, a Democrat, Jessica Rosenworcel, commenting on this publicly. And in a tweet, on CNN's reporting on this previously, she simply had one very shocked response to it, which was simply, "What?" Which kind of gives you a sense of, how out of left field this proposal is among some people.
Yeah. What, with a lot of T's. Brian Fung, thank you. Thank you very much with the scoop there.